Okay, sounds good. I thank you.
Well, I'm here with Jeff Sneed, and I am excited to talk about the Gospel Fest going on at Loretta Lynn's Ranch. That just sounds like a whole bunch of excitement in one event.
Hey, we have all kinds of stuff going on. We're so excited, Andrew. Thank you for allowing me to be on here and share about this.
You know, you have one of my great friends that's going to be there that I just love hearing him preach, and that would be my buddy Bishop Tim Hill.
Oh, awesome. I tell you, he was with us last year. Of course, he is over the Cleveland Church of God, and he is a very spiritual person. He brought us an awesome message last year, and we're so excited to have him back this year. There just are none comes any better than him.
So, share with us where the Gospel Fest actually got started.
Well, actually, a few years ago, I guess now maybe 2013, if I remember correctly, uh, a friend of mine, May Rambo, used to work with Loretta Lynn, and they were searching for someone to get a gospel fest up. So she told them about me because I promoted a lot of concerts, and that's where it all began. Loretta Lynn actually was the one who sponsored it for the first several years. And then when she chose to, bow out, it was such a good event that our family decided to take the event over and continue going there on her ranch in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee. So it's just an awesome time that we have. Of course, we've had a lot of obstacles to overcome. Andrew, last year the flood came, killing several people in Waverly about 10 days before the Gospel Fest, washed out the roads there at the ranch. Uh, we even lost one of our good friends, the ranch supervisor, passed away in that flood. There were several lives lost, and it happened 10 days before the festival. Then we had to find a place, cancel it, or find a place to move it. We moved it to Cave City, Kentucky, just because they were the only people who could accommodate us at such short notice. And then the year before that, it was canceled due to COVID, that we weren't allowed to have it. So, we've a consistency has not been part of what we want, and I'm always a consistent person, I thought, but we've had to fight against things we've never thought we would have to deal with the flood and the COVID. So this year we're back at the ranch at Loretta Lynn's.
I know you're excited about that. So, what about a memorable experience you'll never forget at this event?
Well, probably the most memorable. I mean, we've had a lot of special moments, spiritual moments. We've had a lot of fun moments, but probably the one that stands out to me is the times when Loretta herself has shown up. I mean, she would just show, like last time that we had it there, that would have been in 2019, 2021. Yeah, that's true. 2019 was the last time we had the opportunity to have it there. I get a call from someone backstage, and they said, you need to get back here. Loretta's here. So I'm like, what? So she has stopped in a couple of times and performed one time. And so I guess if I take all my memories, that and another thing a lot of people don't know about is one year we went, well, there's been 2 or 3 years, we went on a late night tour that they especially done for the singers of the plantation home that's supposed to be haunted. So I know one year Karen Peck and New River, and they was a whole slew of us went. We had the best time, and they had some stuff rigged up for us at the mansion to try to scare us. So we just had a really good time. As far as fun times, that's one of the funnest times we've had. And then I guess most memorable. Of course, another thing we've had uh, people grace the stage like Naomi Seago, Buck Rambo, those who have done gone on, that actually surprised us and showed up. So, uh, one thing about uh, the ranch sing is you never know who's going to show up. One year, Lulu Roman of Hee Haw showed up. We threw her on stage. Ronnie Henson showed up. We threw him on stage. Uh, it's sort of like a big homecoming, and we never know who's going to show up, but we have our arms open for, we just love gospel music and love everybody who's made it what it is today. And we try to get in there and support them all.
So, what's going on with the Sneed family? Any exciting news?
Well, I guess I need to sort of explain the Sneed family. We're not singing as much as the Sneed family, not near as much. We're doing very limited dates. The last singing we done as the Sneed family was in April with the Inspirations. We're doing some promoted singings, but when COVID happened, of course, singing slowed down. Amanda and Caleb got involved at their church music, and then Caleb announced his call to preach. And so, right at this point, the family feels like Amanda and Caleb feel like they need to be involved in the church right now, which is fine. And so, the Sneed family, when you hear the Sneed family singing, which we'll be all at the Gospel Fest singing as a family, but then there are times that me and Pam, when you hear Jeff and Pam Sneed, we have a plus one that goes with us, a lady from our church that we do some dates. So, we're it's different than what we've been, but we're all excited about, right now we just waiting on whatever the Lord would have for us in the future.
So, are y'all going to record a CD as the new lineup with you and Pam and the lady from your church?
You know what? That's something in the back of my mind. And I would really like to do one of the Sneed family again, just to have for my own personal use if no other reason. So that's something that we're looking at, uh, in the near future, maybe. Especially Jeff. We go by Jeff and Pam Sneed, even though it's a trio, but I said Jeff and Sherry Easter do it, so we can do it too, right?
That's right. So, what about some exciting events that's going to be taking place at the Gospel Fest?
Well, one of the exciting things on Wednesday night, uh, it's it's free to the public. Anybody can come. It starts at 8 o'clock. It's sort of where we just have a fellowship, but we have a scene where that if you play an instrument, you can join the house band. I walk the crowd. We sing old hymns and songs, and I may stick the mic in your face to sing, a half a verse or a verse and pass it on to someone else. And we have a great time with that. Everybody that comes to that says that's one of the most exciting things about the whole event, and it's free. It's just a fun time. Then on Thursday, we have some roundup artists each day, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, that are new to the stage at the Loretta Lynn Ranch. There's 5 groups each day. We're calling that the roundup. And then I know I've got lots of information here. We're having a vintage night of gospel music. One night where we're having the inspirations. We're having Chuck Wagon Gang and Goodman Revival. And so that's those are and Seagos, the next generation. Those are all names. Now, I don't have my list right in front of me. I'm almost positive the Chuck Wagon Gang are there that night. But if not, they're going to be at the festival. But anyway, those are names, the Goodmans and Seagos and Inspirations are names that you would have heard years ago at an all night sing. And so we're going to go back, try to recreate that. Also, we're having on Friday a great gospel quartet takeover where we've got some quartets going to take over the stage for a while. And we're excited about that. because we've never had as many quartets, I don't think, as we've got coming this year. So they're going to have a little battle of the quartets there. And then we are going to have a camp meeting with Brother Tim Hill that on Friday night. Saturday, we've got.
I hear you got an old knucklehead called comedian Mickey Bale that's going to
Oh
be there.
gosh, yes, Mickey Bale's going to be with us all week. He keeps the crowd going. Of course, we've got a car show on Saturday. We've got arts and craft all week. Uh, we're trying to have something for everybody. We just want people to realize what's at the ranch. She has over 3,000 acres on that
Wow.
ranch.
Wow.
So, she has a museum with all her, it's got buses and stuff from her movies. It's got her awards from the Queen of England, gifts. I mean, she is an American legend, icon of country music, and she loved gospel music. And she has that museum. She has her home. She has a replica of her birth home in Kentucky there on that ranch, a western town. There's just so much to do and see. And, you can go canoeing, horseback riding, camping. They've got rough camping. They've got RV hookups. It's a beautiful place. A creek runs through there. I just can't say enough good. It's just a different atmosphere from any gospel sing I know. If you've never been, it's just the whole total different atmosphere.
Well, Jeff, thank you so much for coming on the show. Tell us how we can find out more information about Gospel Fest.
Okay, Andrew, you can go to gospelfest.co. Gospelfest.co. You can scroll down. You can see who all the groups are that's going to be there. You can sign up if you have a booth and you want to be part of the arts and craft. You can sign up there on that link. If you need to buy tickets, there's a link to sign up to get your tickets. If you want to be part of our talent search, I didn't even mention that. We're on Sunday, we're having a worship services open to the public and talent search for people to come and listen to. And that's $150. Day Win is giving us a recording package for Sunday, so you could be the winner of that. We had 2 winners last year that Day Win gave the package to. So that's on Sunday. You can sign up for that. Everything right there at www.gospelfest.co. And you can have everything you need right there.
Well, thank you so much, Jeff. You have a great evening.
All right, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate you and what you're doing.
Absolutely. You have a great rest of your evening.
All right. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.